Hello, good morning. Well, that was a thing. Hi, good morning, everyone. Ah! Oh, we're starting out strong. Hi, Ari. Hi, Kamzor. How are you both today? I hope you're well. I hope you're excited. I can't wait. We're going to be doing some really fun stuff. Oh, I know why I got confused. Hold on a second. Drink. You know, I think I might have seen a little something. Oh, you mean me breaking... you mean breaking my stream? Yeah, you saw that. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, so today, we're gonna be looking at some cherry blossoms IRL. I'm excited. As you can see, I'm dressed for the occasion. I have some pretty pink flowers and some pretty pink hair flowers. Flowers being the roses and hair flowers being my my hairbands, but you know what? Just quickly, I just want to say hello to Star Jester, Sudai, Eliakos, the Sky Tree, Rebuilt Cub, Scarf, and Chiaki Aki for following while I was offline. Thank you for the follows. Welcome to the Magic Show. If you're not here right now, that's okay. I know you're here in the future. Alright. Okay, so we're all ready to go. I just need to change to the screen. So if you miss what's happening, basically, my friend, his name is Pocky, is going to be walking around Japan with us, and he has a camera up, and we're going to look at some cherry blossoms. Why is my command not working? Stream elements, what are you doing? Why is my command not working? Hold on. What's going on? Nani? Oh, hold on, I'm stupid. That's all. Alright. One more time! Let's try that again. There we go. Okay, there we go. God, Anyway, so Streamlabs is I forgot to turn the collab back on. It's fine. We're gonna be going around Japan with Pocky, and he's gonna show us around. We're gonna chat a little bit. If you have questions you'd like to ask, I can ask them to him. Obviously, make sure they're appropriate, or I'll be very mad. But yeah, it'll be really fun. All right, first of all, I'm just gonna unmute so he can hear us. And let's go across. Hi, Pocky.
Hello, how are you today?
I'm good. I'm just moving out of the way. Okay, there we go. All right.
No problem.
Okay.
Hello, Belle. Hello, all Belle's viewers. My name is Pocky. I'm on Twitch as OriginalPocky. If you ever want to find me after this. Welcome to Tokyo.
Yay!
We are currently here in Sumida Park. Let's see if I can get the angle for you for the map.
It's a little bit drunken, but that's okay. It's hard with the maps this way.
Yeah, with the harness on. But yeah, we are here in Sumida. We're right next to the Sumida River, which is on the east side of the city.
I see cherry blossoms.
Yes. We'll be walking through those very shortly.
Oh, I can see people. I can see people already in the park. Nice. We were a little bit worried because it was raining a lot.
Yes,
as Pocky was getting here. So we were a little bit worried that it might get all washed out. We had a backup plan, but thankfully it seems like it's chilled out for now, which is good.
Yes, indeed. So we'll go ahead and start walking in a minute. But like, you know, our plan is we're going to walk through the park. We're going to walk across the river to the other side of the park. The park is actually split into the east and west sides.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll end the walk going up to Sensoji, one of the bigger temples in the city, one of the older ones as well, at starting by going through the Kaminarimon gate in Asakusa. It's very well known. When folks see it, you'll recognize the giant lantern with the kanji for thunder on it. But before we start walking, you can probably see it from here.
Yeah, look at the sky, guys.
Tree.
Oh yes, it's the sky tree. The sky tree is really close.
Yeah, it's about from here about a 10-minute walk. So.
Okay. I'm getting asked what is this Belle VR, and Belle has taken control of the mech and is invading real life. Yes, I am. You are correct.
Indeed, I am merely a magically controlled drone of Belle at this point.
Wahahaha.
So,
So basically, Pocky's gonna walk us around, and hopefully he doesn't get rained on. It seems okay for now, which is good. But we're
yes.
gonna get to see some cherry blossoms, and we're gonna go see the shrine. It is a little bit windy, so just be aware of that, guys. If it's too noisy, let me know and I'll turn it down a little bit, but it seems mostly okay.
Yeah, right now the wind is kind of chilled out, so
Is that a big sundial?
yes, it is.
Ooh,
It
that's
was.
cool.
It's relatively new. It was placed here in actually only a few years ago.
Oh,
Reiwa,
really?
so 3 years
Oh,
ago
Reiwa. Okay,
in
yeah.
September
If it's only in
from
Reiwa,
the
that's pretty soon.
from one of the Rotary clubs here in Tokyo,
Hmm.
actually.
So for
Because
anyone
I
that
was looking at it like I didn't recognize it. So
so for anyone who doesn't know, the way Japan breaks up its what is it called? It's like it's
eras.
emperors, yeah. So every emperor has their own like era. So the previous era was oh god, I've forgotten.
Heisei.
Heisei. The only reason I know about it is because of the corner. But the new one is called Reiwa. So it was only a couple years ago that would have been actually like that, because it specifically says Reiwa. It has to be within a period of time quite recently. Cherry blossoms, they're really
Yes.
pretty. Also,
They're
no
falling off the
Morgana. He
branches,
won't be
but
eating a meal with us later. He has to have food after.
yeah, I'm afraid not. Sorry. But yeah, unfortunately, you can see the effect of the rain on these blossoms. It's hard to get closer, but they're all kind of hanging down off the branches. They managed to survive, but they did not.
They did a pretty good job, because
stay standing, unfortunately.
because not only rain and wind, but it also snowed earlier in Tokyo this week.
Yeah, it snowed on Wednesday, which was really that's the part that really worried me about our little trip here right now, is that we suddenly had cold, and I was afraid that it was going to freeze the blossoms to death, actually. So.
Yeah, because that's a pretty normal thing that happens. Like if it gets too cold, they'll all drop early and stuff.
Exactly.
But
thankfully
we're okay. Oh, they're so pretty though.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna have to.
Is it pretty common? Is it pretty common for them all to be roped off like this now, or is it just in this area?
They have been doing this for the past few years, for both keep off the grass, keep the grass growing, because you can see here it's kind of all yellow.
A little bit.
Part of it is also them trying. They actually there's an official please do not do hanami this year.
Oh.
From the government because of COVID.
Oh, yeah. Well, I doubt people. I mean, we saw the people sitting.
Yeah, there's already people kind of sitting around doing it. So.
Yeah. I can understand, because normally the parks get quite full. Oh, but you can get pretty close to those ones though. At least that's good. Like you still can get close and take nice photos.
Yeah. So some of it is for the trees. There's the very nice blossoms here.
Oh, guys, they're so pretty. Those ones are much paler than the other ones on the other tree. I like that too. Like, there's so many different colors. The different types of pinks. Nice.
Indeed. So yeah, so you just cut through this tour.
Oh, those are big trees too.
Pardon me for the fast movement. All right. So I didn't want to bother that group there.
Yeah. The big tour group.
So yeah, and here's one of the bigger clusters of trees.
Ooh.
Lots of folks here are actually taking pictures of the sakura too, since it's been a while since they've been able to get out. Here we have a little lake, little man-made lake.
Oh, man-made. That's
in the middle of the park.
Huh? Because you so they have the lake as well as the actual river that goes through them.
Yeah, so the river is kind of further off in the distance there. They made this to be part of the grounds before it was a park.
Oh yeah, the camera's gotten a little crooked, Pocky. It's leaning a bit to the left. Sorry, the right.
Okay, hold on, let me.
Yeah, I'm guessing probably because of the walking. Okay, that's a bit better.
Yeah. Hold on, let me see here. There, how's that?
That's better, yeah. Oh, look at them all in the distance. Oh, that's really cool. And there's people just ignoring the ropes and sitting.
Yeah, it's a thing. I mean, I'm not gonna comment more than that.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh man, look at them all though. This is so pretty. So for anyone who doesn't know, I've tried several times to go to Japan when the cherry blossoms have bloomed, and it has always ended up being the wrong time. So every
Yeah.
time it's either like they bloomed like super early that year or they bloomed super late that year, and I missed out either way. Because I went like on my birthday one year, and it was like all the predictions were for the week that I was there for like 3 weeks. It was like the middle of the week that I was gonna be there, and then they didn't bloom till like mid-April or something. It was wild. It was like,
Not nature is weird.
yeah, nature is weird. Ah, look at the boulder. The park is really pretty too. Like it's a really nice park.
Yeah, it's we come here. My family and I come here once in a while to just kind of
Mm.
wander around and get some air. Where it's not too far from where we live, thankfully. So I can go ahead and show you the lake a little bit. In fact,
Oh, that's really pretty.
yeah,
Also, the
it's just
please
a little
don't
fun.
fall in.
Yeah, please note you're not entering the park, no, the pond.
No swimming allowed. Also, it'd probably be a bit cold to go swimming anyway,
Yeah,
given it was
I'm not sure if you can
snowing.
see the.
Is that a koi?
Not sure if you can see it over there. It's a big giant koi fish. Yes.
The whitish one? Yeah, that's a big
Yeah.
boy. Look at him. Can you guys see him? I can't point at the moment. Maybe I should add like a pointer. He's a big
But
boy.
oftentimes a lot of ducks and stuff in here as well.
Oh wow, and you can see over in the distance the grass is kind of like pink tone, so I imagine all the petals over there have fallen and like turning the grass.
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah,
I saw a video of someone who put like it was one of the rivers and they put the camera under the water and it was just like cherry blossoms just all in the water. It was really cool.
Yeah, yeah, because since the lake is here, it does get
Mm.
if when the winds are strong enough, the blossoms just sink to the bottom.
Mm.
It's a really neat effect, but yeah, it's kind of hard to look at when you're not using a submergible
Oh
camera.
yeah, no, of course. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, "Hey, Pocky, go in the water for me." You're crazy.
Yes, yes, mistress. No.
Oh man.
All right.
So
See here,
pretty.
some more lovely trees here. And here we are, the first of the temples in the park.
Oh, I didn't know there was temples in the park as well.
Yes, there's two.
Oh.
I'll come to the front so you can see the giant stone sign.
Oh, oh wow. Oh, is that someone in a? Oh, there's someone in a kimono.
Yes,
Nice.
a lot of people are out here taking their pictures
Oh.
for weddings and for graduation.
Oh, that makes
and
sense.
Stuff like that.
It's a really pretty. It looks like a footy sword there. I didn't quite see.
Yes,
Pretty.
yes. She is wearing a full on.
Oh.
No, but here we are.
Those are heavy, by the way, guys.
Let's see. This one is. Where are we? We are.
And you can see cars in the distance because
Yeah.
Japan's temples always you'll find them in the most random places sometimes.
Yes. なんだっけ、Kojima, sorry, this is Ushijima Shrine, actually.
Oh.
Ushijima, yes. So, Cow Island.
Cow Island? Oh.
Cow Island.
Okay.
Ushijima.
Also, alright, Ushi, of course.
Yes. And so, this is one of the many shrines in the area. Yeah, you can see the street just right there, but
yeah, I mean, I miss going to shrines. I liked visiting a lot of shrines whenever I go to Japan.
they're a lot of fun. Doing what's known as Jinja Meguri, shrine touring is definitely a big thing in Japan.
Yeah.
People go to other cities to do the same thing.
Yeah, I did that quite a bit when I went to Osaka and Kyoto. I'd spend days and I just would go from temple to temple just to see everything.
Right. I'm not going to do this because COVID, but this is where you would wash your hands and drink some of the pure water. With no offense to the temple or the shrine, rather, I'm going to be a little played on the safe side. But
that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, normally what you do is you scoop up the water with the little cup. You wash your hands and then you drink some, and it's supposed to cleanse you before you go in the temple, right?
it's a cleanse, and some temples also have other, like, they might offer you fortune or safety. And then here's the shrine. Here's the main building itself, of course. Let me go ahead and get some.
So you would have to take off your shoes and like you walk up in your socks usually. But if you go inside, there's usually a big statue inside. But usually you're not supposed to take cameras in there, which is why we're not going in.
Right. I am, however, since I'm here in front of the donation box, going to do that.
Yeah, so the big box in the middle is a donation box. So when you visit a shrine, you can put some coins in. You can not everyone does it, but some people will do like the three claps for praying.
Yeah.
Like that. And it's just respectful, you know. You got to be respectful when you go to see places and.
Right. Indeed, and then some more of the monuments on the temple grounds or the shrine grounds.
Also, hey,
there's a great big sign here.
Oh, is that a
there's a sign here?
Oh, it's not bronze. I thought it was bronze because of the color. I think it's just printed.
Oh no, yeah, it's just printed. I think it's just paper of some sort, but it's about the shrine.
Oh.
It's a lot to read, so I'm not.
Oh yeah, no, I can already see the kanji, and I'm already going nope, nope.
But the shrine has been here for a fair amount of time now, so.
Ah.
And every so often they obviously will refresh the wood and such as necessary.
Do they do like what I know that the Meiji Shrine in Harajuku, they recently, I say recently, it was like a couple years ago, they were replacing all of the bronze tiles on their roof. Do they?
Yeah.
Is it something similar, I assume?
Not quite the same. It's more. Oh, I need to get out of the shooter shop. Put the shoot away.
Oh. Surprise, Pocky.
The couple we saw earlier. Yeah, they've got a full crew. Yeah, makeup people and stuff like that
wow.
too. So yeah, so I don't want to get involved in that.
I mean, like the kimono and like makeup services are pretty common, so it makes sense they would like hire people to do that.
So yeah, to answer your question, it depends on the shrine or the temple. Some of them have a regular system where they do it every so often just because it's a tradition now. Others are just doing it because they need the repairs.
Right.
There's one temple, I believe, I forget where it is, that's made entirely of wood.
Oh.
And they rebuild it like every so many years, I believe.
Oh, so, wow. That would be that. Hopefully, it's not a big temple because otherwise that'd be a lot. I remember when not the last time I went to Osaka, but I think the time before that, the Hongaji shrine was like the smaller of the two shrines was under construction. Like both times that I went by.
Yeah, no, it definitely takes time in general, but the one that I'm thinking of is like supposed to be done like within a certain span. So I think it's a small one. I'd have to look it up. It's been a while. Okay, so we're gonna go under this tunnel here. Hopefully we don't lose signal. And then continue on until we get to the passenger bridge.
Passenger bridge.
The pedestrian bridge to cross to the other side of the river.
I mean, technically you have a passenger, so it counts.
That's true enough, I suppose. And I just scared someone from my laugh. Okay.
Oh no. I mean, it's very echoey, so it's loud.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
So. I might actually. Yeah, I might cross over at the next next crossing so you can see the trees up close.
Yeah. Just don't get hit by a car, please, Pocky.
Oh no, I'll actually find like an actual like.
Okay, good.
Crosswalk. I'm not gonna run across.
Okay, good.
No
jaywalking allowed. Okay.
Yeah. So this is the part that's the more modern part with like places for kids to play.
Oh.
There's a little fishing area for folks who like to fish.
Oh, that's cool. Do they? Is it like is it man-made as well? Like, is it how they?
Yeah,
have...
it's a little. Yes, it's a man-made. It's a man-made lake stocked artificially.
Oh.
It's there's a couple of them in Tokyo actually because people like to fish, but they don't want to go
out of the middle of
way
nowhere?
Outside of the out of the city.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. I don't mind fishing sometimes. Maybe not when it's been raining and cold.
Right. There's actually one kind of, I don't know if it's famous, but if you ever take the yellow line through the center of the city, from Akihabara to Shinjuku, there's a man-made pool. It's just a flat rectangle stocked with fish, and people are just sitting there all the time fishing, and it like shows up at anime sometimes.
Oh, that's cool. Zane and I did something similar once, where you kind of fish up seafood and then we got to cook it sort of thing at the same place.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, this is more of a kind of a catch, and you can take it home with you, or you can just toss it back into the pool.
That's cool.
But yeah, so the park itself, the traditional park, we've left that behind now, but there's a crosswalk coming up, I believe, so I should be able to get the line of trees that lines this side of the river. And once we cross the river, we'll be in Asakusa. Currently, we are in, I believe, Sumida. We're in Sumida Ward overall, and then the question of which part of the town, and I always forget.
Asakusa is actually one of the few places I haven't visited yet in Tokyo. Usually I don't end up going that way because it's when I've been there, it's usually when there's also been a lot of tourists in general, so I knew that it would be very busy. So I kind of just spend a lot of time in other areas.
No, I get it. It's a very packed place. It's where I take people who have limited time but kind of want to see a lot of different aspects of Japan all at once. Because you got the shopping, you have the traditional stuff, some of the more modern stuff, and then the river, all at the same time. So, and that's actually where we're going anyway, so you'll get to see it finally.
Yay!
Oh, here we are.
Oh,
crosswalk. Oh, I'll wait for the next wave.
Yes. Those are big. Those are big trees. Look at them.
Yes, they are.
You can see. Oh god, that one poor tree that's just naked.
Yeah, I think it's actually not a sakura tree though. I think it's another kind.
Yeah, it must be because all the other sakura trees have a good amount of flowers on them. Unless something just really bad happened to that one tree.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Also, I'm not sure if you can see it off in the distance, but there's a statue of a kitsune.
Oh, I see it. Can you guys see it? The big white statue.
No, I'll go walk towards it really fast.
Okay.
Better.
Ooh, bike. Oh.
We just passed. So yeah, there's all sorts of monuments and shrines and such all over the city. So lots of them have signs even too to explain what's going on.
Oh, that's good. Oh god, speaking of kitsune, the kitsune rock that broke.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that one was.
Oh man. Oh man. So if you guys didn't see, there's a rock that was supposed to be holding Tamama no Mae, which is a very famous kitsune, and it suddenly broke. So everyone's like, uh-oh.
Yeah. Although by theory, when they sealed it in the rock, they also purified it in like.
Yeah, and she's supposed to be in like several different pieces. So.
Yeah.
So hopefully things are okay. That's cool though.
Yes. With luck, we won't have to worry about a sudden attack of the nine-tailed fox around the world.
I mean, with everything that's going on with the world, at this point, I wouldn't even be surprised.
Yeah, there is that. How much of a difference is that to us right now? And the answer is maybe not that much. So.
Yeah. Exactly. Chat, did you have any questions, by the way? Just feel free to ask questions whenever. So, Pocky and I are just chatting while we're walking. But absolutely, if you have any questions, just let us know, and I'll ask them.
Yeah, I'll do my best to answer if I can.
Like, if you want to ask anything in general about Japan, or like what the walk, or even if you're just like, hey, I can't see this, can we look closer, that sort of thing, that's fine too.
Yeah, totally. I am at your command, as it were.
He must do our bidding, like a good dove.
Yes. So, more of the trees, very, very close up here.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Or the poor unblossomed tree.
Poor blossom tree. Surely it's a different tree. Like it'd be so weird.
The bark looks different too. So.
Yeah. At the same time, it'd be like weird to randomly have one other tree.
Yeah. So the trees here were planted actually. Originally brought here around the 1700s.
Oh, okay.
And there are currently around 700 cherry trees in the park on both sides, total.
Oh, 700 just in the park? Holy hell. That's a lot.
Yes.
That's a lot.
So you can here's the river.
Oh yeah.
Here's this the Sumida River,
Mm.
and you can see over there the other side of the park where we're heading over in a little bit.
Oh.
There's the bridge we'll be taking actually in a minute.
Okay.
But you can see the trees here are lined up
Mm.
on both sides. They're put here by one of the Tokugawas, one of the shoguns back in the day.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes
I
sense.
believe it originally was Ietsuna, and then later on his descendant Yoshitsune decided to kind of like add more trees. So,
Oh,
um,
I see.
but it wasn't actually Sumida was actually not made into an actual park like the way we just define it until 1931.
Oh, okay. So
it
it's
was
actually
just,
pretty recent. I mean, recent
yeah,
being like nearly 100 years, but considering like how old stuff is in Japan, 100 years is pretty recent.
yeah, exactly.
Oh.
So like people would come here for Hanami anyways, but it wasn't like a park.
It wasn't
was just,
official. It wasn't official till recent.
Yeah, it was just let's just go to the shores of the Sumida River and hang out, kind of a thing.
That's cool.
Yes. One other fun thing, since we're here in Sumida, if you know Hokusai, the artist, the creator of the Great Wave, this is actually where he's from originally.
Oh, that's right. You did say that previously. Yeah, that's cool.
So there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So guys, if you've ever seen the very famous that big painting where it's like a big ocean wave, that's Hokusai, and this is where he's from.
Yes, he's there's a museum to him from about 25 minutes from here. That looks more like a modern art building, but it's actually a museum for Hokusai.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I'll have to when I'm next in Japan. I'll have to go have a look at that because that sounds really cool.
Yeah, I'll take you there. So yeah, but there's the bridge, and you can see more. Like it's pretty much the greener parts of the park are further south, so like it's gonna look more like just trees on a road here.
I guess people would sit here less as well because it's like not in the big park area, and there's like actual seats for people. That's actually something I don't see that very often. Seats.
Yeah, there's little benches here and there.
Normally it's just
some of them
poles.
got removed. Yeah, some of them got removed for various reasons I won't go into here, but.
Oh, okay.
I don't. This is. Let's almost keep things happy. But the bridge here that I'm about to cross is actually a pedestrian-only bridge.
Oh, so okay. We have a couple of those here in Melbourne, pedestrian-only bridges.
Oh, cool. Yeah, there aren't many of those here for the rivers, but I think it was put in because I believe it was put in because they just had enough people in this section of the city that needed to be able to cross.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Plus, also, like, the park is split in two, which you don't see that often. At least not here.
Yeah.
Usually the park is, like, it'll have, like, a little river or something, but nothing quite as big as the one that is, like, the one next to us now. That's a that's a big river. Oh,
yeah, you can see the boots. Oh, yeah, all the seagulls just in there in the line.
They're waiting to be fed.
Stuff. Your loyal troops wait, milady. But the bridge is called Sakurabashi.
Ah.
Understandably, because of all the trees. So, and we'll be crossing that in a second now. But yeah, the river itself is also a sightseeing spot. There's a river taxi service that will take you up and down the river.
Oh, that's cool. I imagine
so people can see things.
I imagine that's quite popular during like this kind of time period, normally with all the cherry blossoms and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. A friend of mine told me that they used to be able to rent boats for like private functions, and you would just sit on the river and kind of slowly
and get drunk.
Get drunk and slowly kind of laze down the river.
That sounds.
Someone will also be in control.
That sounds fun.
All right, so here we are, the Sakurabashi, the Sakura Bridge. Oh. Yep, there's a
Oh yeah.
Sakurabashi, Sakura
Oh.
Bridge.
Neat.
And now the view from down the river from the top of the bridge. I'll stop so you guys can see it. It's really nice.
Ooh, okay, that sounds really good.
Up the bridge is traffic, so I'm not gonna bother with that. But like literally like car bridges and stuff, so it's not really as much fun. But but yeah, you can see this here really fast. All those boats now are out here.
Oh, that's really cool.
Enjoying.
Yeah, imagine having like a fisheye lens or whatever, so you can get like the really wide shots of all the cherry blossoms with the lining of the thing.
It would be
That's
really neat.
Cool. Is that a pyramid?
It's a monument. I'll stop by it in a second actually.
Okay.
So you can see what's on it.
I mean, Melbourne's pretty good at having random sculptures and things like that. So I'm not that surprised, but it's still a little bit surprising. Just big old cone sticking out of the ground.
So this was put here for the 10th anniversary of the bridge.
Oh.
You can see this thing here.
Oh yeah.
Carved in stone. It is two cranes taking flight. And some folks may know, cranes in Asia, especially Japan and China, are monuments to long life and long distance. So this is kind of put here as a symbol of this bridge will last forever.
Oh, that's cool.
Or at least a long time, hopefully. And so there's the name of the artist, Hirayama.
I can't quite see. Sorry.
It's okay. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, Hirayama Akuko, I think is the name of the artist.
Oh. That's cool, though.
Here we are. There's actually one on the other side of the bridge, too, so it's kind of like they're matchy.
Huh.
But here we are. Let me get to the edge of the bridge so you can see. I'll pan so you can see all of it.
Hi, Chucky. Welcome to the stream. Hi. We're looking at cherry blossoms.
So here we are.
Oh man, that view is so nice. Oh, it's a bit windy. Just be careful your ears, guys. Ah, that's so cool. I definitely
want to see this. We are on top of a bridge over a river. So.
Yeah. Just letting chat know that if they need to make sure to turn the volume down so there is. Okay, and there is. That's really pretty though, man. I want to see this in real life. Ah.
Yeah, one of these days. I look forward to showing you around in person.
That won't be a stream though, guys. You don't get to come along for that one just because I can't exactly lug my entire desktop computer along with me.
That would be...
That one I'll reserve for photos.
Yeah. Maybe I should rent myself out for like actual money to people then. But so here we are going over to the west side of the river. There's the monument, the matching monument to the one before.
I'm kind of surprised that the monument's only like the one is like in the middle and they don't have it across the whole bridge.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but they have little planters around it too. So yeah, I don't know. The bridge themselves are not that old. Like, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think it's like maybe 20-some years old now at this point. So it's a relatively new thing.
Yeah, those are quite new. Huh.
20, maybe 30 years old. I can't remember off the top of my head, but like I said, it was kind of put here because if you needed to cross as a pedestrian, you either had to go way down to those big ass buildings over there in the distance.
Oh no, thank you. That's too much more.
Way to the other big ass building over there to cross. Oh. Or take a taxi or a train, so they kind of needed it.
And you can't exactly swim across.
But the construction here is relatively modern. So I believe it's like it's definitely Heisei era, but I don't think it's much older than that. Let's see here. Here we have the Daito Riverside Sports Center. They have like lots of youth and other types of sporting events here normally, like
okay,
track and field and stuff. There's like their little
Oh yeah, I can see the running track now.
Yeah.
Heh.
Now we are officially in Asakusa. Now that we've crossed through.
Yay! Ooh.
They have a little mini map here for people who like to walk or run.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Those are kind of fun. If you want to like a self-guided tour, as it were. More these sakura are still hanging on as well. We're very lucky. Today was the peak day for blossom, so I think a lot of people were preparing to come out, despite the government saying, "Please don't come out."
Yeah. So we picked a day where like we were gonna get as many blossoms as possible. Obviously that didn't quite work out because of all the weather stuff, but we do get to see lots of cherry blossoms still, so I'm glad for that.
So maybe we can switch paths here to more closer to everyone.
I'm just so you know, Pocky, it's a little bit harder to hear you now because of the wind. So if I miss
Okay.
if I don't respond to anything, it's just because I can't quite hear you.
No worries.
It's a little windy.
I'm actually closer to the river than I was earlier, so that's part of the.
Close to the river, that makes sense.
Yeah, the winds. I'm not sure you can see from the camera, but the water is a little choppy actually.
Oh yeah, the water is a little bit rough. That makes sense.
Oh. Off there in the distance, the one that's moving the fastest, you can see one of the water taxis actually.
Oh, wow, okay.
The one that looks like it belongs to Star Trek? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a weird shape for a boat.
Yeah, well, like, and there's seats inside for people, like, some people do use it for actual, commuting. But as you can see, the people on top, they're using it right now for, leisurely sakura viewing.
That makes sense.
But, yeah, that line goes up and down the river all the time, so if you're in Tokyo and want to get a look at the Sumida River, and you don't get seasick, I highly recommend the boat taxis as the water taxis as a way to check out some of the riverside sites.
Okay, so if you don't get seasick, chat, and you want to see stuff, get on the boats.
Yes. They're not too expensive from what I remember either. I actually get seasick, so I don't use them personally, unfortunately. But I have friends who are very pro sea taxi.
Wow, that's really long.
It really does look like me on a Star Trek.
Yeah, it does. It looks. It really does.
So, and there's Skytree again. Hi, Skytree. So yeah, so here we are now officially back into the park. Again, the northern half of it tends to be more of the modern stuff, like an actual paved-out playground for kids area. Oh. But if you can see above the trees in the distance there, that's part of the. If I'm seeing things right, I might not be, but I think I'm seeing things right. That's part of the Sensoji grounds.
Oh, okay.
The green and the red and the gold. So we're gonna go down that way and then cut over and then start at the entrance to the temple grounds. But
okay,
we will end up over there. So.
Ooh. Yeah, nice.
All right, and now let's see. I'm trying to remember if the trees are on this side or that side. Let's stick to the river now. Because there's, like I said, there's more of the modern park area. So there's a baseball field here.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
Yes. For kids, for little league and such. Where's the soccer pitch? It's just it's a baseball ground. There's the mound. But yeah, so here we are as we wander down the side of the river here. Oh yeah, there's the trees over there. Once you get past the baseball field, you see them off in the distance.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, so, but yeah, we'll be getting back into more of the traditional, I guess most people consider traditional park area of the green covered areas. and the trees. But it's
Grabbing my snack. I brought
the,
snacks because kind of me.
Yep, yes. Normally we would be sitting down on a leisure sheet somewhere, chatting, eating snacks, drinking, and having a good time. But the government has asked us not to do that.
But a walk's
Also,
okay.
this way, and besides which, this way you and your viewers can see some of the city. So.
Yeah.
All right, so here we are back into the park with the oh, someone playing saxophone.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay.
Yeah, one of the things about the Sumida River is that people will just come out here and just chill out, and I've seen people practicing baseball swings, golf swings, just all sorts of stuff over the years. Here we go.
Oh, that's a lot of trees.
Yes, I'm gonna go up into the area so you can see them a little better. Some of the trees have been getting reinforcement to help them stay up over the years, like the one we're about to see. Sorry for the shaky hand.
My biscuit is very dry. I'm just trying to not die while I eat it. Oh, that's pretty.
But you can see the construction here of the wood to keep it from
Falling over, yeah.
falling over.
It must be really
Didn't
heavy.
get it's relatively old. Yeah. But yeah, lots of beautiful trees here.
Wow.
The Taito Ward government has asked to please don't spread out sheets and eat or drink here. No alcohol-related fun. Well, there's been a thing about how if people get drunk, they won't pay attention to COVID regulations. So a lot of places were not allowed to serve alcohol.
Oh yeah, I remember
During,
seeing some of the menus saying don't serve alcohol to people, tell people to go home early.
Yeah. So a lot of kids are being small kids being brought out for their graduation pictures.
Oh, okay, that's cute.
Sakura, since it's spring, and spring is graduation for her folks here in Japan.
Right, yeah.
Have a very strong bond to that idea.
So pretty.
But
oh, look at the hole.
So when my own kid gets a little older, I might be doing the same thing.
Oh no, I see a VTuber. That is a VTuber. That is correct. I'm a VTuber, and I am here with Pocky, who is walking around Japan, showing us cherry blossoms and some shiny stuff. Yes. But hello, Sim. How are you?
So yes.
Also, if you've just recently come in, feel free to ask any questions about the walk, about Japan, and we'll do our best to answer them. If I can't answer them, Pocky will answer them. But yeah, feel free.
Yes. Please. When I stream myself, oftentimes I ask questions about Japan and random stuff as well. So I am very used to it. I have no problem with it.
I mean, I know some things, but not as much as others. So it's like, oh, I know about this thing. It's like, oh, I don't know about this thing though.
Right. I have no idea what this is. I forget every time I come by to look it up.
It's very odd looking.
Is
it some sort of? I was gonna say, is it some sort of sculpture?
There's a chicken.
A chicken?
And a hawk, and a couple of other birds.
It's a bird cage.
It's a bird cage.
That's where everyone in chat will have to go.
Ah, I see. Here it is. Geidai Taito Sumida Sightseeing Art Project. Sky Nest. Well, there you go.
Fair enough. Well, Japan, a book with nice title, some interesting pages. Japan has a lot of really interesting stuff. I mean, a lot of countries have a lot of interesting stuff. but
Yeah.
there's a lot of history with Japan and as well. So, and being that I go often and that Pocky is living there, it's easier for us to answer questions about Japan than say like America or like England.
Yeah. I'm American, but my knowledge of America is admittedly kind of limited these days.
Which is fair.
And my education was in Japanese modern culture, so
Oh, that's cool.
so a lot of the stuff about the park I actually had to look up because it's older than what I was studying in college.
Aw. You see that
But,
chat? He looked it up especially for us.
I got a whole bunch of notes here that I took for
Oh, Pocky. That's so nice. It's good though,
well, I wanted to make sure
it's nice. It's
that
interesting.
folks got to learn some stuff. So.
There is a question. Simcoe's asking, is there a lot of anime everywhere? And the answer is it depends. I feel it's fair.
So if you're in Akihabara, yes. If you're outside of Akihabara, you'll see anime-related stuff on people. Like people will have like keychains, stuff like that. But it's not like it's in every square inch of the city or anything like that. But you will like, if you're in a shopping store, like shopping mall or something like that, you might hear the latest hit anime theme song playing in the background and use that commute form.
Or if there's the trucks that drive around that blast the same song over and over and over and over again.
Right, depending on where in Tokyo you are.
Yeah. No, that's not the Death Note. We're fine. Don't worry.
Yeah. So in Tokyo, yeah, you'll see more than you will other parts of Japan, and certainly more than the rest of the world. But it's not like it is like, as you can see from my walking around here.
We haven't seen anything right now, so yeah.
But like if I was looking on the train, when I'm on the train, for example, I might notice someone has like a Jujutsu Kaisen keychain, or other anime like Kimetsu no Yaiba bag or something like that.
And
but
I mean,
it won't be...
there is that one station. Is it Takara no Baba? I'm trying to remember if it's Takara no. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it is. They play the Astro Boy theme.
Yes, because that is where Tezuka Studios was.
And you'll see you'll see ads and stuff. But
yeah, of course. Yeah, ads, definitely ads and stuff like that, and commercials on TV. But it's not like, it is not like you see in movies, stuff, wall-to-wall sci-fi and anime stuff.
Yeah, unless you're in Akiba or Ikebukuro.
Yeah, Ikebukuro, a part of Ikebukuro and a part of Akihabara are very much non-stop anime stuff, because they've become the places you go for anime stuff.
Do you speak fluent Japanese, Pocky?
そうですね。僕は日本はまあだと思いますけどね。
そうですか。私はまあです。
ベルさんは頑張ってるから大丈夫。
はい、頑張ります。
So yes, I do speak fluent Japanese. I'm not native level, but I speak it well enough that I've been here 5 years without too much trouble. I'm Korean American, so if people, we're all wearing masks, but when people see me on the street normally, if they don't, if I'm not with my wife, who's not Japanese or Asian, a lot of them will be like, hey, can I get directions to someplace or whatever? They'll assume I'm Japanese, and I'll respond, and a lot of the time they will walk away with the perception that I am Japanese. So I'd like to think my Japanese is pretty good.
I think your Japanese is pretty good.
Thank you.
Considering all the stuff you have to translate and things.
Yes, I'm a professional translator, so I do use it every day for work and for life.
And for Grambly.
And for Grambly. Oh boy, Grambly.
For context, Pocky and I and Zane, so Zane and I were waiting in line at GBFS, and we met up with the if you play Granblue, we met up with the guys from Granblue EN. We had dinner with them, and then later, we also waited in line with them to go into the event, and that's how we got to know Pocky.
Indeed. So yeah, I help with that account as well. We do translations of articles and notes and stuff like that from the official game team.
So yes,
we are not
yes,
officially
he's fluent. Yeah, he's fluent, Simco. Yeah, he's fluent. He does a lot of translating in real life, and then obviously in his job as well. Speaking of Japanese, also made me forget English. Languages are hard. It's fine. My Japanese, I've only been studying. I do like once a week, and I've been doing it for a little like 2 years now. But because it's only once a week, and I can't go to like a full language school or anything, my Japanese is I can survive. People can understand me, but trying to remember a certain word sometimes is like trying to pull teeth. I'm currently learning Keigo, and it sucks. I hate it. Son Keigo wa hontou ni muzukashii.
Yes, it is. Trust me, it's not easy.
No, no, it's not. Although
right.
I did. My textbook had like a 3-paragraph, like three paragraphs in Japanese, and I had to translate it. It was about Masako-sama, and I translated it from normal to Son Keigo, and I did it without any mistakes.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Oh, hey Avatar! Avatar says hello, Pocky.
Hey, alright, so we're at the end of the park now.
Oh, it's a bit windy.
So I'm gonna go ahead, yes. And I'm gonna go ahead and cross over after one quick kind of like circle around of the trees and such.
Okay.
I'm gonna cross into the city and start our way over to Kaminarimon.
Okay, okay.
The opening to Sensoji. And once we get to Sensoji, that will be the end of our tour for the day.
Yay!
Oh, almost forgot. I don't know if you can see it off in the distance there, behind the trees, of the Great Gold Poop.
The what? Sorry, the what? The Great Gold Poop?
I don't remember what it's actually called, but you can see over on the top of that black
I see
building,
it. Oh god, can you guys see it? Oh my god.
A lot of people call it the Great Gold Poop.
Oh god, it really does look like a big gold poo. Oh no.
And when the artist who designed it was asked what it was supposed to represent, they said they weren't sure. So.
Hi,
so,
Kalando.
Yeah, so let's go.
You only speak a little bit of Pasama Quodi. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. That's your native language. Oh, that's cool. But I probably said that wrong. But yes, hi Kalando. So I'm here with Pocky. He's taking us around Japan. The girl, the pretty cherry blossoms, and the golden poo that we saw very briefly.
Yes. It's over across the river there. There it is again.
There it is. God, it really does look like a big gold poo.
Yeah, like, I think it's supposed to be like wind or something, but again, when you look it up, if you look up like Asakusa gold poop.
I'm sure it'll come up.
Yeah, so.
Oh boy.
So here's the end of the park. I'm gonna to not just double back, I'm gonna go ahead and start crossing over to the right in a second, but.
Oh, that girl's wearing a cute kimono with hakama. That's cute.
Yes. So yeah, again, a lot of folks getting their
graduation photos and stuff.
Graduation. Also, there are adult day photos from the 2020.
Adult day.
So in January, there's Seijin no Hi, the coming of age day.
Ah.
Because in Japan, officially, legally, you become an adult when you're 20. Although they may be changing that law actually to be 18 soon. So.
Oh really? Interesting.
Because some people are leaving home at 18, but they still have to have their parents sign stuff for them to get jobs and stuff.
Oh, okay, interesting. I wonder if that'll also be for like alcohol and things too, because I know that like alcohol is also 20, whereas
yeah, that
like,
might
a lot of places it's 18.
There's a lot of things being changed possibly because of that law. So.
I guess it makes sense, because if people are leaving that early, it's kind of hard to do stuff if you need your parents to sign for it still. Oh dear.
Exactly. So, all right, here we are.
No worries, Simco. Also, thanks for dropping by, Avatar. I know your net's down. Hopefully it gets up and running again. Ooh, kimono. Oh, pretty.
This kimono shop here. A lot of the kimono shops here in Asakusa also do one-day rentals for both the locals and for tourists.
Yeah. There's a lot of places that do rentals for tourists and stuff I've seen, which is really cool. And as long as you're respectful about it, it's generally okay.
Yeah. Like, I mean, they love having people be excited about the craft work and stuff that goes into it and such.
Yeah, no.
And of course, it's money for them, so.
Yeah. One thing I find really fascinating about kimono is how they're all just big rectangles, and the way they actually make all the shapes is actually through like the sewing and like the pinning of the fabric. It's really cool.
Yes, the obis as well to help you. Where you tie the obi and how you tie it will shift something from being a column to an hourglass.
It's really cool.
So, it's a lot of fun, and like I said, when you're here, we can find a shop to rent you one and you can walk around Asakusa that way.
That would be fun. That would be fun. Yeah, I found one when I was in Kyoto, but I just didn't have time to actually get the chance to organize it. But that'd be really cool.
Right. Yeah. That is the thing. Like, it's kind of one of those, you want to do it, and you make sure you've got at least a few hours to walk around the local area, because otherwise it's kind of like, unless you just want pictures, in which case you can do that too.
Yeah. Kurando-san says, thank you for the awesome vlog, Pocky. And I agree. And he's giving you a follow too.
I'm very glad to.
Pocky plays a lot of really fun, like you play a lot of like Metroidvania style games, right? And like a lot of retro style stuff.
I do modern retro, Metroidvania. Depending if people are willing to pay for my suffering, I'll play really weird visual novels like
How to Fall Boyfriend, yeah. You were playing Zelda recently, right?
Yes, I finished Link to the Past a few weeks ago, and I'm currently playing the remake of Link's Awakening on Switch.
Oh man, Link's Awakening. That's the first Zelda game I ever played.
Oh nice. It's definitely a fun game. I never finished it on Game Boy Color, so I'm looking forward to seeing what it's like.
Yeah, I played it on Pocket, Game Boy Pocket.
Nice, yeah.
So it's all black and white. It's all I remember, and I definitely never finished it because I was too young to at the time, I think.
It gets pretty tough later on. Like, it does decide, to up the challenge level in later levels when you have to like run, jump, switch tools, use a tool, switch tools again, run, jump. It's like, what the
Baby Bell was probably not coordinated enough for that.
Yeah. But the Switch controller has enough buttons, so hopefully I'll be able to.
Yes, that is true.
Alright, so here we are, getting close to Kaminarimon. We're now very much in modern, what people would consider modern Tokyo. Normally, let me see here. Am I going to? Oops, no, not yet. Got that one more crosswalk. Almost went wrong.
Oh, mood. I've definitely gotten turned around several times walking in places before. That's. Sometimes the streets are just not quite unless you know exactly where you're going. Sometimes you just get a little bit tricked by the roads.
Thankfully, you can see on top of the walkways here, they have this kind of interesting decorated walkway covering. That's kind of how you know you're in the more traditional historical section.
Okay, yeah.
Like, this side of the street doesn't have them, but that side does.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. I mean, that's a good way to indicate it.
That's what reminded me I was going the wrong way. I was walking down the street and I was like, wait, where's the covering?
Where's the decorations?
On the other side. So Asakusa, back in the day, was an entertainment district, we'll call it that, and
yes.
Yes. Because I'm not sure how old your viewers are.
It's a mix.
So yeah, we'll call it entertainment district. It's no longer as much so. That's shifted over to the west side of the city.
I guess it makes sense because you get a lot of tourists here.
But because of that, because it was the entertainment district, there was still a lot of
Matcha.
historical restaurants and
Matcha.
again the temples and stuff sprung up. And so
I want matcha. Sadly, looks at the ice cream machines that we're fine.
there's definitely a lot of nice matcha places here in Asakusa competing for the title of best matcha ice cream and stuff here.
Ah.
I'm not as much of a connoisseur as our friend Henry is, but I will say it is quite good. You're not suffering for a lack of options here.
Yeah, they might be a little hard pressed because the last time I had matcha in Japan was when I went to Kawagoe.
Oh, okay. Well, then yes. Okay.
And that was very good matcha because that was very like it was like fresh. It was really nice.
Going to the source is a little cheaper.
Yeah. Look, it is what it is.
But here we are. We're almost to the
all the food displays.
Kaminari-mon. Yes.
I've missed seeing stuff like this. It's not like it's a shame that like Western countries don't do this as often, where they have stuff out on display so you can kind of see, because it's actually really cool because you gotta get like a really good quick visual of what you have to offer.
Yeah, no, it's true, and it's something that like friends of mine when they came here who don't speak Japanese, would be slowly go to the restaurant and go, they'll just point to the picture, or
you just kind of
they'll
point
the person to the front of the restaurant and point to the food.
Yeah.
And say, can we have that, please? So.
That is good too. Yeah.
Wow, lots of folks out today.
Oh wow, there's quite a few people. Yeah.
On the side of the streets, you can see the jinriksha folks, the people who do the rickshaws.
Oh, wait.
You know,
okay.
So you get in and they pull you at a reasonable speed up and down the streets. Sometimes you can get tours. They'll narrate tours for you.
Oh, that's cool.
There is, unfortunately for me, a weight limit. So my wife and I and my son can't do it because I put us over by a lot.
Rip.
I am the dense Pocky, as it were. But
I mean, it's like one little person. Oh, that lantern, of course.
This is Kaminari-mon. So the kanji, the top one is Kaminari, lightning. The bottom one is Mon, or gate. And this is the entrance to Sensoji. We'll be going up the middle.
Okay.
And we'll be going through all the shops and such.
The camera's a little bit wonky again to the right, Pocky.
How's that?
A little bit more. Whoa.
How's that?
Yeah, that's better. Thank you.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, you've been here before, Kanda-san? Oh, I haven't actually been here in person.
Yeah, I come here admittedly a fair amount because I share folks here who said when you want a mix of modern and traditional and shopping and everything at the same time, this is a great place to come.
So... Oh, you can actually walk in through under the lantern?
Yes,
that's cool.
yes. I'll try to do a limbo pull a limbo so you can see the underneath of the lantern.
Oh man.
Hold on. So you can see underneath the lantern.
Oh, right dragon! Dragon.
Yes, it's really cool. Oh god.
Please don't die, Pocky. Please don't die.
Try not to die. Try not to die. Oh god.
Oh no! Please don't hurt yourself.
So that's okay. I'm okay.
Oh, you got the melon bun there? Oh, melon bun is tasty. And you got medium luck. Medium luck's pretty good, as long as you don't get bad luck.
And so there's the back side of the lantern there. And then between us, and you can see the temple off in the distance probably. Maybe it's hard to see over the people, but...
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, I can see it.
The Asakusa Nakamise shopping district. This is very famous for if you ever need touristy stuff.
Okay.
You want fans, you want lanterns, you want wooden swords, you want umbrellas. This is the place to come.
Omiyage Central.
Omiyage. This is the omiyage place of. I always like coming here because I like kitsch, and so. No,
If
and
you
of
don't
course
know
things
what
have modernized over the years.
if you don't know what
Oh, sorry.
omiyage is basically it's like a it's like travel gifts. So you bring back gifts for like your family. You bring it back for like your like if you have a partner, their family. Sometimes like it depends. Like you have to do like for your boss and your co-workers, all that sort of stuff.
Yes, they're pretty similar to souvenirs, except they're oftentimes food.
Mm mm mm.
So like keychains, and postcards. Speaking of green tea,
Ooh. Actually, I
I will
remember
not.
when Zayn and I were in when we went to Kyoto, we went to oh, what was it? Kiyomizu-dera. There was a place that did sakura ice cream as we were
Oh,
walking.
nice,
It was
nice.
really good. I enjoyed it.
That sounds delicious. And
Oh, you brought
ice
souvenirs for
cream.
your friends here? Nice. Nice. There's a lot of different
So there's
stuff
lots of,
too.
and like a lot of the stuff here is delicious and well
Mm.
known enough that people who are even local will just come by
I mean, it makes
and
sense.
just plug up stuff. I'm
Mm-mm-mm.
lucky that this is only a few stops away from me.
Okay, can you do me a favor, Pocky? Can you go look at the
Yes.
giant Hello Kitty? Because Kana
Oh,
Kana loves Hello Kitty so much. Oh, that's really cute.
it is 33,000 or 300 no 33,000 yen for that
Oh
giant
my
Hello Kitty.
god, that's like $400 for me.
It is
Can you
it is a
can
very
you
large kimono kitty.
can you look up a little bit, please? Because I can only see the feet.
Yes, yes. It's like,
Oh,
hold
oh.
on.
There you go, Kana. I'll show this to you later if you're not here. That's really cute, though.
And they have smaller ones as well.
Oh, they're really cute.
Those are small.
And the
Those are
lucky
like
cats.
3 to 4,000 yen a piece. So
Mm-mm-mm. That's not too bad. I mean, it's a brand. It's a
yeah.
brand thing, so super big, right, Kurando? Huge.
All right. So let's keep going.
Mm-mm. And you see kimono over there for sale, so there'd be some more souvenir type stuff.
Yeah, these kimono are not handmade usually, but they're still very nice. But because they're not handmade, they're less expensive. So. But one of the things, not here, but on the side streets, there are many used kimono shops that sell both whole kimono
Oh, those girls had
and
dongo.
kimono. Sorry, what?
Oh, the girls that walked by had dongo. I got distracted by the food.
Oh,
Don't
yes,
mind me.
yes, it's okay. Yeah, don't worry. I'm being good and not eating while I'm talking with you because then all you hear is om om
Nom
om
nom.
om.
And it's very hard because there's so many good. I can see like so much good food everywhere. Oh my god.
Yeah. So after we finish talking, I might go grab a bunch of stuff with my family.
Absolutely, absolutely. Nom nom
but
ASMR.
as I was saying, because you all have snacks and I don't, and
That's yeah. Again, I appreciate you taking a walk with me, Pocky. Doing
oh,
this.
certainly, anytime. I'm very glad to do it. As I was saying, if you're interested in kimonos and such, or just kimono cloth, on the side streets,
Actually, yes,
the
Yinsen
perpendicular.
Howdy. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I recently played Hakuoki.
I see. Okay.
I actually like the blue and the white. So. And I know that it gets used a lot for like uniforms and stuff at like conventions and that because it's easy to spot.
Right. But yeah, so like if you go down these side streets here, not necessarily this one, but in general, there are many used and scrapped kimono shops. So you can buy like my wife has bought kimono cloth to reuse as bags and stuff.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. There's actually a place here that has like a secondhand kimono, like a very small amount, and it's like way out in the middle of nowhere. But people like they've used them to make it into like table runners and things like that.
Right. But yeah, so there's more melon pond over there.
Oh man. I didn't know there was so much food here. I didn't know there was so much food here. If I'd known that, I would have come here way sooner. Heck.
No, Nagamise is about a third food, a third fish and souvenirs, and a third like shoes and other needed things.
Oh, okay.
Just a shoe shop. It's a shoe shop. It's just a good old shoe shop.
I think my feet
because
would fit.
because yeah, this Nakamise was just a place to shop for a long time. But then you
Oh.
have places like this. Do you need a
Oh.
sword or a
Hi.
gun?
Mm,
Buy a sword or a gun.
I don't think those are gonna be allowed here.
Yeah.
Might get in trouble with that
You
one.
the swords are usually not sold sharp. They're either uh, blunted or they are made of a steel alloy that cannot be sharpened properly. Um,
Oh.
so they're just decorative. Real swords would usually cost you much more than the Niman,
Well,
or 20, 30,000 yen.
yeah, that makes sense,
Oh,
because...
those look so good. Strawberries. Oh my god, strawberries. Those
Ooh, ooh, wait, can I
That
see,
is
can
my
I see?
weakness right there. Yes, yes, yes. We can see the strawberries. I will come back for
Oh. Oh
those.
no, those look so good. Oh my
I'm
god.
coming back. I will eat one for you when I get back.
Oh man.
And by
Yeah, I
one, I
can't
mean
bring
like
them.
5 or
Same
10.
Kurando, yeah. Don't want to get in trouble with bringing like swords and stuff.
Yeah, like for the U.S. at least, if you declare them and they can see them, they're not actually weapons, and they're in
Mm,
your luggage, not on board not your carry-on luggage.
mm,
The
mm,
U.S. is
mm.
usually okay with it, but the guns are flintlock, and so there are no bullets for them, so people don't worry about those.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're not revolvers. They're actually like very traditional Civil War era, Japanese Civil War era
Oh, that's kind
flintlock
of cool.
style
That's kind of
guns.
cool.
Yeah, so for cosplayers and stuff who
Oh,
really want
yeah.
the
Good for cosplay stuff, but not so much for anything
yeah.
else. Ooh, that's a
And
really
then
pretty kimono that I just saw.
so yeah, so today is definitely a good day for if you like looking at people in kimono.
Mm. Really pretty.
And then there's this new cafe here, new to me at least,
Ooh.
the Taisho Roman Con.
Huh.
They actually have the Japanese written right to left, like they did before the 30s hit. Interesting.
Oh, that is interesting.
That is, yeah, because that's one of the things is that Japanese used to be written in red right to left
Oh, really?
for a very long time.
I didn't
That's why
know
the
that.
books are go. That's why the books went right to left too. And
Oh, okay.
and
I didn't know that.
so they switched it over to left to right
Mm.
at some point. I don't remember off the top of my head. I should have known. I should know this. To match the rest of most of the world, uh, which is left to right. But you still find old
Oh, right
things
to left. Yes, sorry. I was
that
thinking
are
the other way around. So, but yeah, that's. I didn't realize that they'd actually made that more common to change it the other way around. I knew it was like online and stuff, and I figured that was just an online thing, but I didn't realize it's like
right.
more modern now. Huh.
Yeah, no, it's like so like if you see something that's written right to left, oftentimes it's gonna help used to denote the
Mm.
Taisho era, the up to the 20s, like it's the 1905, 1906 to 1920 something. It was a pretty short era,
Mm.
but it was it was during World War One, pre-World War Two. Japan was modernizing. Uh, if you like Sakura Taisen, Sakura Wars at all, that's the era that that game takes place in. Um,
Oh, I see.
and so like there's a very it's kind of like the end of seeing people with katanas and stuff like that. It's after the Meiji era, which is when Rurouni Kenshin and stuff happened. So like there's still remnants of people remembering that kind of period of time and such. But there's still
Okay.
modern stuff. There's cars. The idea of the telephone is starting to be introduced and stuff like that. Electricity and such as well. And so
Huh.
it's kind of like a very romanticized time in Japanese history. It's one of my favorites too because it is very pliable, sometimes a little too much. I sometimes forget what's fact and what's fiction because of my own
I
fandom.
mean,
So
I can tell you there's an anime called oh god I forgot the name. It's Bakumatsu something, and
oh yeah,
it's like the Shinsengumi except they're all rock stars.
nice.
So it's like Shinsengumi era, but they also have like microphones and like speakers.
Right.
So I can understand the romanticizing and the pliability.
Yeah. So like
Bakumatsu Rock, that's what it's called. I remember now.
yeah, Sakura Wars is what if the Takarazuka
Had
theater troupe
mecha, right?
also fought demons. Yeah, like
And they had
so,
mecha. They have like mecha stuff, right?
yes, they use
Yeah.
power suits to fight the evil demons, and so it's like It was a very interesting
pliable.
idea to me.
It's pliable.
So here we are in the main temple area.
Oh wow, that's huge.
Here's the second gate. This, I believe, is Hanzomon. This is definitely a much bigger gate, as you
Oh
can
wow,
see.
yeah, no, that's gigantic.
But you can see at the top of the building, maybe, it says Sensoji in the green and gold.
Oh yeah, yep, I see that.
And then you can see the other parts of the
Ooh.
temple. The gold thing up there is actually is part of the temple. It's not a
Oh, so it's not like a
lightning rod.
I thought it might be like a radio thing.
Right. Yeah, I thought too, but apparently it's actually a Buddhist thing.
Oh, huh. Because I know
So-
I know there was a thing recently. They put like a gigantic antenna on the Eiffel Tower in Paris.
Right.
So I thought it might be something like that. That's cool.
And then here's another lovely
Oh,
sakura tree.
sakura. Pretty.
So we'll go through the gate here.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, this is like I said, during New Year's and during festival days.
Oh, this would be packed.
This place is packed. Like if you're not big on the people and crowds, definitely don't come to Sensoji. It's not a good idea.
Yeah. What was it? So Zane and I went to Fushimi Inari Taisha on the first day of Reiwa.
Oh wow. Oh Jesus. Okay,
That was a
that's
mistake.
yeah. Wow. Like I don't mind crowds, and even I would have problems with that probably. So.
Yeah, it was wild. On the first day of Reiwa, people take they have like little books that they take to get it's like signed by the priests and priestesses, right?
They have a stamp, I think.
Yeah, they have like a stamp or something. They have like a little book that kind of like signals the new year. And yeah, we didn't know that at the time, so we went and it was very, very packed.
Yeah, it's very, very symbolic and popular, and so my family and I had to stay home that day.
Yeah. Yeah, if we'd known that at the time, we definitely wouldn't have gone on that day, but it is what it is.
Right.
We thought there'd be less people because it had been raining, because we didn't mind getting like a bit wet from the rain or whatever, but nope, didn't matter.
So here we are. This is where they sell charms and stuff on both sides, and fortunes over there.
Oh yeah.
And the Ofuda and Omamoris here. You know, for people who want charms for protection for traffic safety or safe birth or good luck at school. These are very popular gifts. The idea is you buy one for the year, and at the end of the year you return it to the temple so they can burn it, so it does not linger.
I didn't know that. I knew that you buy them, but I didn't realize you bring them back and then you get them burned. That's cool.
You don't have to. It's kind of a traditional thing to do. Like, the idea is that you've used up its luck for the year, and so it does not start collecting.
Does not collect
what
bad
I've
luck?
heard, collecting ill will and such.
That's
you
cool.
have the temple dispose of it properly. Here we have a incense burner, a very large one.
Oh wow. Oh, that's very toasty.
You can buy incense from the temple and then put it in there. It's very fragrant, even through the mask. I'm double masking.
Oh wow.
I can still smell it.
Oh wow. I mean, it's a big
here's the
fire, so
temple.
I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
Burning
There's a
all the
whole lot of
incense
incense in there too. Like people will put new incense every so often. So. Do you want to go actually? Well, I can go up to, but I can't go inside the temple. I don't want to be
disrespectful or anything. Yeah.
disrespectful. But here we are. This is Sensoji.
Ooh.
The temple itself.
So guys, if you want to see the inside, you gotta go to Japan.
Yeah, I think there are actually official pictures on the website for Sensoji. Like they obviously. But yeah, I'm not gonna take a video camera in there.
Oh
that
yeah,
would not be,
no, of course, yeah.
But
it's definitely, if you do get the chance, do go to Japan and go through the temples, because they're just it doesn't quite have the same feeling as like a photo just doesn't make it. You go inside, it's so pretty.
Yeah. Oh, here's another. Here's the Sensoji water purification area.
Yeah. So more hand washing and that.
Oh, they've actually made it so that you don't have to touch anything. You can just.
Oh.
That's actually really nice.
Yeah, Yeah, that is really nice. It's much more safe
Cool.
too.
That's so smart. I like that.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
Exactly.
But that's cool. I like that they've done that. That's good.
Yeah. And so here, the gate over there was one of the very first gates they actually built for the temple.
Oh, that's cool.
Let me see here. What are my notes here? That is Nitenmon. It was built in 1618.
Oh wow, that's
And
quite old.
it's been maintained this whole time. Yeah.
Wow, that's really cool.
So
That's
yeah,
so
so
old
that
too. Damn.
so here, yeah, I'll go around the sides so you can see the rest of the building too, because it is just a beautiful temple. They've got obviously added some modern stuff to the structure. The original temple was built in 645.
645. Oh wow, so that's a long time.
But it got burned down several times, and so
Ah yes, the classic. This temple hasn't burnt down. We need to rebuild it. That happens
yeah,
to a lot
and
of
so
temples in Japan. Oh.
the most recent rebuilding of this building was 1958.
Oh, okay. That's actually pretty recent.
Yeah, so
That's neat in a weirdly symbolic way. Yeah. It's really cool.
so yeah, you can see here like they've got modern rails for the stairwells to help people get down from the. This is the exit after you
Oh,
go inside and do your praying.
okay. So they have like a
It's also used.
specific traffic.
Yeah, there's a flow. They also have. It's kind of hard to see from here, but they have a shop inside as well to sell the charms.
And if anyone noticed that symbol, don't worry. It's actually a religious symbol.
Yes.
It's not a swastika or anything like that.
No, it's actually in Japanese. It's pronounced manji.
Manji.
Manji, and it's the Buddhist symbol for hope and peace.
And it's flipped from what I remember of what the.
The Nazi version is flipped.
Yeah, the Nazi
but
version.
the flipped version was also used by Buddhists.
Oh, was it? Okay, I didn't know that. But yeah, that was a
but-
symbol that they took and repurposed for themselves. So that's why you might
Yeah.
see it a lot if you travel to Japan and you look at like maps and stuff. They'll have that symbol, just because that's the traditional symbol. So.
Yeah, if you see the symbol on that, it means Buddhist people, not Nazis, are here.
Because it's Buddhist and Shinto temples.
Yes. Finally, a little. I'm not sure what this is actually.
What is that?
Oh,
Oh.
it's to celebrate the Asakusa Children's Kabuki Festival.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
Huh.
And so they got little shrines. Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me still?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I think my battery's gonna run low.
Oh no, that's okay. It has been over an hour. So.
I've never actually tried that phone before because I never have my phone on mute. So.
Ah.
I thought it was the connection dropping. I've got if it's the first one.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, so
it's a bit
like,
windy. I
yeah,
can't
if
hear
you
you.
come to
Oh, okay, now I can.
so the wind's stuck. There. But yeah, if you come to Asakusa, this is definitely a major site to see. The shopping is fun. The temple is beautiful. It's even when there's not a lot. I mean, not a lot of tourists right now, obviously in Japan, but it's still very lively.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. Japan, let me
so,
in.
yeah.
Japan, let me in,
Yes.
please.
Let my friends in. I miss everyone. I miss you and Zane very much. So, unless there's anything else, I think this might be a good place to go ahead and.
I think it's a good place to stop. Plus, also, your poor phone is dying.
Right.
And you need to go get food and go get those strawberries.
Yes. So, thank you all for joining me today. I hope you had a good time. I hope you had a great time, Belle.
I did. Thank you again, Pocky, for doing this. I really
very
appreciate it. It's really nice. And now you've convinced me to go see the shrine, because I always was just like, oh, it's gonna be too busy. It's okay. I could go elsewhere, but now I just like, okay, now I really do want to go see it.
Yeah, it's fun as a small group too. So I'll try to, if I can, I'll come with you, and I'll point out some of the fun stuff too.
That sounds good. Thank you again,
Alright,
Pocky. Okay, so that's Pocky's details there. Chat is saying otsu, otsukaresama deshita.
Otsukaresama desu. Thank you.
本当
Okay,
に
I will
あ
talk.
りがとうございます。
どういたしまして。I will talk to you soon then.
Okay, thanks, Pocky. Bye.
Bye bye.
Alright, we'll go here for a little bit. Hello, hello. How'd you guys like that? God, I genuinely didn't know how pretty that area was. I like I said, I'd always kind of avoided it because I knew it was like super popular, but I guess there's a reason why it's super popular because it's really pretty. I imagine even outside of spring, that area would be really nice. Oh, there goes all the. One second, let me close that. It's Discord. But yeah, that was really fun. I really enjoyed that. I hope you guys did too. There'll be another one in a few hours. So I'll be walking around with my friend Mai. So let me shout her out because I don't have her set up yet. I think that's right. Hopefully that's correct. Yeah. Maybe not. Hold on. Oh heck. I haven't set her thing up yet. Double check that I spelled that correctly. Hold on one second. Oh no, that was okay. She was playing that. Okay, good. Yeah. So I'll be going around again this time at night with Mai, and that'll be in a couple hours. So if you enjoyed that, we'll get to see some sakura at nighttime. We're gonna walk around the temples some more in a different area of Japan too. So I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys will look forward to seeing that a little bit later. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming. Did you have any questions? I'm gonna grab a drink and I'm gonna have another snack thing. But if anyone has any questions, let me know. I really enjoyed that myself. Like, even if no one else did, that's fine because I enjoyed it for me. It was so nice and chill, and getting to see everything was really nice. And I'm glad that Pocky's camera held on well for most of it for the quality of the stream, because obviously we can't afford like a big fancy camera or anything like that, so just something small and portable, and it worked out pretty well, I think. So maybe if people like that, we can do maybe some more of those in the future, or maybe one day when I can actually get back to Japan, I can do something, maybe not in real time, but we'll see. You did? Yay! I'm glad. Alright, I'm gonna head off, and I'll see you guys in a few hours. So the next one will be at... My brain is not working. When is the next one? Did I write the times right? I don't think I did. Hold on. 8:30. 8:30 my time. So, had a panic there. I think I've written it wrong. So, it'll be 8:30 my time. So, that's in about 4.5 hours. So, make sure you guys have a break. Get something to eat. Rest up. Chill. And then I'll see you guys in a few hours. Yeah, I'll have a good rest too. I have to go have more than just snacks, because I had snacks, but I probably need to have some actual food too. Alright then. Oh, we should rate someone. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I know who we can raid. Alright. Let me just... this so you guys don't get a smack of ad sounds or anything like that. And we'll get ready for the raid. Oh, I completely forgot. I should post my own socials, shouldn't I? There we go. So, these are all my details here, if you'd like to follow. Don't forget to if you haven't followed me on Twitch, give me a follow so you get notified for when the next stream is. Like I said, it'll be in about 4.5 hours. We're going to see some nighttime sakura. I'm really excited for that too. And, other than that, I usually play a lot of action-y kind of games, like Apex. I'm playing Horizon at the moment as well.